Hello, everyone. I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. I'm not going to spend too long here. First of all, tomorrow, make sure you join us at 5 p.m. No, Thursday, 5 p.m. Reno, Omokri, and I. Should Christians celebrate Christmas? Please make sure you join us on that. Then that's on Thursday, 5 p.m. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., I'll be introducing a robot that helps you sell crypto and trade Forex. Okay? So join me tomorrow, 2 p.m., and we're going to teach you how to make Forex in today's Naira using a robot. It's called a bot, and we're going to be talking all about it tomorrow by 2 p.m. So make sure you join us. Now, my sister Tonto is in the middle of a very sad controversy. I almost feel unhappy that I even had to wave. It's just that I wave at the beginning of all my videos. But I feel sad that Tonto could be going through what she's going through. Not because Tonto is perfect. We're not perfect. We don't pretend to be. The issue is when we are at our most vulnerable and our imperfections are showcased to the people we trust, may they never take advantage of them. May they never take advantage of our most vulnerable. Many people don't even realize that you can sue if you have a confidential conversation. Hey, Chef Jazz, how are you doing? Never seen you come here live. I always see you on the post, but hey, this is awesome. Our wonderful chef in Paris, Chef Jess. You see, you guys don't understand what it is like for you to open up to someone. And when you go into a relationship, you open up to a person who's recording you. And this is not even you fighting. This is you begging. That to me is the lowest of lows. Abroad, I don't know how he's going to run away from lawsuits. Do you realize that for you to have some, let me tell you, if somebody said, even if they confess to murder on a recording like that, as long as you don't have their consent before you recorded them, it's invalid. It's really sad. You can't record someone. I tell my kids this all the time. Don't be playing and be recording somebody. People can sue you. Look at the way Tonto carried the prince. Oh, this is my prince, my prince, my prince. Then all of a sudden, you are there talking in the background, recording yourself. You know you are recording, so you are making yourself look good. The ones that they said, the day you said the ones that were not so good, you did not record that one. You are recording, making yourself look good, sitting down. And then a woman is at her lowest. And it is a source. Is that how you clear yourself? Nobody is perfect. I'm not saying Tonto is perfect. I'm not perfect myself. None of us is perfect. But you obviously were not properly advised by your lawyers. So you don't know the magnitude of what you've done. A private conversation between you and somebody at their most vulnerable, you leak it to the public. And all of you sending me the recording is for what now? So that I can see my friend at her most vulnerable? Like we are not all vulnerable? A woman, she wasn't fighting you. She wasn't beating you. She wasn't throwing things at you. She was crying and begging. And then you recorded it. That you are the prince that they cry and beg. Lẹ́yìn àpọ́nlé, àbùkù ló ń kù. After àpọ́nlé is now turned for àbùkù. Very sad. Very sad. I did not want to put my mouth inside this matter initially. Nothing concerned me. But that leaked audio is what drew the line for me. You don't do that. You don't do that. If she was cursing you, I swear to God, if she was cursing you that video, I don't mind. Say, you need me throwing things, you are now recording. That one is okay because you are trying to gather evidence. It makes logical sense that, okay, you are in a fight with someone and the person is quote and unquote being violent and you want to gather evidence. But somebody is crying and begging you. Don't worry. What goes around comes around. You will also cry and be recorded. It's karma. Now so it be you, what you give, you get. Or you think there's anybody who doesn't cry? Or you think Bill Gates, as big as Bill Gates is, he doesn't cry? Or Buhari doesn't cry? It might not be tears, but there are things that will move you and highlight your vulnerability. Come on. Come on. You're a man. You are not an apology of a man. Instead, you are a proper man. Show the manliness in you. If a woman breaks down, whatever it is you've done, if you don't want to forgive her, don't forgive her. If you don't want to forgive somebody, let the person go. But always remember you have a mother, you have sisters, and you have daughters. And people make mistakes. People make mistakes. So at the time you are recording, you still love the person. Let's talk now. This is somebody you love. You sat down with your mind, knowing what you are doing. You are filtering out what you are saying. It's not like you have a random recording device. If you had a random recording device that just records at intervals, no problem. You knew you were recording. So you're at your best behavior. You were intentionally directing a narrative, in my humble opinion, at somebody else's detriment. JTG official says FBI dey Lagos. Your papa where they look for? He dey panty. No be me FBI they look for. You not get sense. And an inheritance, you inherit them from a long line of senseless people. Come out for here, make I not see you here again. You know, say you get talent. If you dey inside submarine with your empty head like that, you know if you sink. The amount of air wey fit dey trapped inside your head, if you keep like 3 submarine afloat. Normal lórí èèyàn pòfo. FBI dey look for person. Na so FBI dey take look for person. Why FBI never carry Christian Amanpo? And you see, it is people like you that the way you think is showcased in the things you do. We are talking about something serious. May they record your mother tomorrow where she's crying so that you know what it feels like. I'm a pastor, I preach the word of God. Does not mean I should not rebuke somebody whose head is an oxygen tank. So please, let's advise, because now, we never know, now waiting we see now, Baba they laugh now, everybody they happy now, we never know what is coming next to. We no know waiting they come next, where the lawsuit might come emanate from. We don't know. If I were Tonto, I wish this message can get to Tonto. I will sue. Me, humble me, small me, we not get plenty money. I will sue. I will sue. You don't do that to a human being, somebody's mother. Are you not worried about the child? It's going to, and this is somebody you love. Oh, this is not somebody. It's not like people are at war. It's not. This is not a custody battle. This is not a deal. Baba, make I even tell you something. Inside this matter, I can't begin to respect. Waiting me her ex name. Waiting me that guy name again. You not do rich like this. Person where you marry, put for house, born for you. It still not do you rich like this. How many months you date? You date 3 months. You don't get recording. You date person 3 months. You don't get recording. That means you went into the relationship to, in my humble opinion, not vex. I don't know you. Could it suggest that you went into the relationship to chase clouds? Churchill, Churchill not do rich like this. Oh. Do you know the dangers of releasing an audio without permission? I'm even amazed that your Instagram account is still standing. You know, reach past like this with Instagram. How did you even jump past the Instagram? What is it called? You say you love this woman. Let the relationship end. Let her still respect you. You don't know where you need her from. She might be angry for 1 year, 2 years. One day down the line, una go meet. Or people that think like this, they believe that the world is probably going to end in a week or so. No. You don't do that. If I were you, anyway, I cannot advise you because I can never be you. God forbid. A woman crying, I'll record. A woman insulting me, I can record. Even my ex, as we fight, reach, I'll not release a personal. You think I don't have personal recordings of my ex? You think I don't? Now, woman, they release these kind of things. I can't hear your voice. Your voice can't sound like woman. I can't weak. Now, woman, they release these kind of things. Now, woman. Let me tell you. Everybody wants to trend. This is 2021. and social media matters a lot to everybody, it's okay. Trend if you want. But don't go down this route. Someone is saying talk is cheap. I have been in a toxic relationship before, and I have recordings. I will not release them. You can't. As a matter of fact, I've destroyed most of them. It's what happens when you move on. When you move away from... No, let me tell you, if you've been in a bad relationship, let me just warn you down. You'll be scarred. And it'll take a long time for a bad relationship to be purged from your system. Even if it's not a marriage, even if it's boyfriend and girlfriend, the one we no good, if they take for belle. But as a wise person, you need to know that there's a line beyond which you not cross. Some people not even come on that social media self and even talk. It ends. Relationships end. Marriage ends. Marriage, they end. Can't be relationship. No. I don't think anybody will side you on this one. Even if everybody was siding with you and against Tonto, this one that you just did, I don't think anybody will side with you. Never bring someone out when they are vulnerable. And then you ask, so you want to go and take your own life now? Is that what you want to go and do? Are you saying that? As in, you were literally leading her into to say the things you wanted her to say, so that your movie that you are acting or your recording will sound good. Brother, I know they put mouth for person relationship, but this one, you not try. And if nobody tell you, me, I go tell you. Find way, apologize. Someone said she dragged Churchill. If you listen to me carefully, Obìnrin ló ń drag. Obìnrin ló ń drag. It is normal for women to drag. Don't drag with them. Don't drag with them. You are comparing Tonto that dragged. How much dragging did Churchill do? No be quiet and quiet. No be quiet and quiet. Be like Churchill. Be quiet. You think he did not pain him? It will pain him. He's a man. It will pain him. Don't drag with the... Now, even if you want to drag, let's imagine, say, okay, you want... Because sometimes it vex, and sometimes I know, say, me, if woman drag me, I go drag her back. Don't drag her with her vulnerability. Say, I won't drag woman, because I remember when my ex come out, she dragged me, I drag her back. She dragged my cloth, I drag her like Tega Jen. We go drag ourselves. I go drag you like I better pass my neighbor generator. But inside the dragging, I will not release a personal audio of you begging me. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Especially when she was in love with you at that stage. She wanted to come, whatever, I don't know what she did or whatever you said she did, you could tell that she wanted to come back and she was remorseful. She was remorseful. That audio, even if you recorded it, your sister not supposed to listen to her, let alone your mama. Come be the whole internet. We no they ever get amnesia. As you see internet, The internet does not forget. The internet does not forget. Keep it at the back of your mind. Anything that goes on the internet goes. Like my Ibadan people say, "Oti ghost." Keep it in mind that the internet can haunt you. And in this instance, it very likely would. I cannot even tell you right now to apologize, because if I tell you to apologize, I don't know what your apology can even save you from. Because if Tonto na my sister, we go to do lawyer meeting right now as they follow you talk. Say na my blood sister. Lawyers go to meet right now. They go to advise themselves. Lawyer go to advise lawyer right now as they follow you talk on top of this matter. Respect the rights of a human being. Don't accept bullying. Don't accept harassment, but at the same time, know where to draw the line. Because person slap your pikin, you can't go bust the person head. Slapping and busting of head, are they in equal measure? So another thing that we said we're going to talk about today was if he cheats on how you did, my sister. Another thing I said we're going to talk about was two other things actually, but I'm going to just do this real quick. Tega and her husband reunite and hug passionately. Ibola tún já sí báyìí in Nigeria. Which door did we open? And how did we end up on this alley? How did we get here? You are hugging passionately. The husband, that's another husband. I don't know waiting to talk. Are you guys? Then Boda Boma, they say in a script that they act. Abi, no be so in talk. If that was a script, let me just tell all of you, Nigerians, they say on a script. NSAS was a script. Well, the dollar at 520 naira is a script. As you did like this, even this show where we do now, everything is scripted. This is a script. They didn't have what to do, so they planned it, and that was a script. Thirdly, the woman of the moment, Mrs. Nedu. Tonto Dikeh. Shut up with your mouth. Mrs. Nedu. Make you hear waiting Mrs. Nedu talk when they Insta blog. I see this thing I weak. As in I weak. His insecurity and doubting the paternity of our last child revealed the paternity of the first. Orolede soyi. This is a talk. Lẹ́nu ọmọlúàbí. His insecurity and doubting the paternity of our last child revealed the paternity of the first child. Like it's something bad that he did. Let's even imagine he was the jealous type. He now went to check the paternity of the last child and found that all the children were his. You can come out and say this. One of the children was not his. This is on Instablog, unless you didn't say. If you said this, Antigbe no law. Hold your mouth. Anyway, you are going to like this. Ah. In an interview with Goldmine TV, she revealed that his insecurity made him run a DNA test on their last child and found out that the first wasn't his. My son's paternity wasn't a secret because some random people would send the DNA documents to my WhatsApp. I'm speaking up now for the sake of the 2 other kids I have for him. Anytime I try to speak up, he reminds me that I gave him another man's child. Before I met him, I was seeing somebody. I was in a relationship. He was on the side, disturbing me. But I didn't agree till I came to Lagos and my other relationship had ended. So he was on the side. I said, what are you feeling like? Someone that has a side, the pedestrian lane. Is that how you feel like? And you are a road now, and beside the road there is a pedestrian footpath. Because this English is not understanding me. She said, I was in a relationship, he was on the side, disturbing me, but I didn't agree till I came to Lagos and my other relationship had ended. I said, okay, fine, let me see this fine guy. We met and he seemed like a cool person. And I said, let me give it a try. And we started from there. I looked beyond the physical and we clicked. Along the line, I found that I was pregnant and I didn't even think the other way. Trust me, if I knew that my first child was not for him, if I knew, I wouldn't have given it to him. I was told he was planning on kids to Canada. That's why he did a DNA test. The truth is, while we were married, Nedu became insecure, and it was when he was doubting the paternity of our last child, he conducted a DNA test and found out the first wasn't his. Why was he insecure? You see, there are some things in Islam. In Islam, before you can divorce your wife, she has to have stayed 3 months away from you. And within those 3 months, she's not pregnant. So that you don't throw away a woman with child. Ask any proper Muslim scholar. So, how many days did she start dating? As in, it's not even adding up. In my opinion. Also, women, when you are breaking up with men, make sure you are not pregnant. Let me tell you, thank God for all this DNA that it did not come during our time. Many of una, when they listen to me now another surname una for the answer. Una for the answer, different surname. No be the one way the answer now. Especially if you be firstborn. When you break up with somebody, you to wait. Look at this one now. You dey inside this marriage, but you carry something from the other. And then yanga trouble sleep. Now yanga wake am. Nedu no release this thing. Only you go call am out. Say be useless, papa. Say Nedu dey useless. Only you go call am out. Then everything can come out. This trend where you trend, you get plan for them. Because if you get plan for them, say you want to open social media account, you want to be a social media somebody, then it's understandable. But saying that just trend, Nedu talk say no born Nedu talk say no born. Now you born am. Dey careful with these things. So please, God bless you all. I'm really tired. Join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. We're going to be teaching how to trade Forex with the new bot that we just discovered. And it sounds like a really amazing idea. Forex with Daddy Freeze and Bookie. Join us 2 p.m. tomorrow. You learn something. The bot costs only $120 a year. That's the only payment you make. And then you load your account with a minimum of $100 and allow the bot to start trading for you. Okay? So it's going to be awesome. Then on Thursday, should Christians celebrate Christmas? Reno Omokri and I again, Daddy Freeze and Reno Omokri. Very bad collabo. Look out for it. 5 p.m. on Wednesday. My dear Mrs. Nedu, I'm sorry if I was harsh on you, but you've got to learn that Nedu is still the father of 2 of your kids. You've got to put some respect on that and know where to draw the line. And also, Mr. Prince, not the release woman audio. You know, be woman. I not deal with you inside this one. All right. Take care. Someone said if I blow my account and call, join us during the session. You learn something. Okay, you won't blow your account. At least, hopefully not. We love you all. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And remember, do not release anybody's audio or video without their permission. It doesn't end well. Especially for you, the releaser of audio or video.